Hello and welcome to a Ruddy esports interview. I'm here with the innumerable, the one and only, the most handsome man in the LEC, Mr. Elyoya. Do you always have this nose ring, or am I just noticing this now?
I had it for, no, actually, I think less than a year.
Okay,
So no,
maybe you had it,
it's
maybe
a
you
bit
didn't.
new.
We'll have to go and check the old one. But, I mean, we're going to get straight into it here. I mean, there's no time to beat around the bush. I mean, they've obviously changed them out. There's a lot more bushes now. But anyway, you've been setting off shots recently. I mean,
Yeah.
today, you guys... It reminds me, there's a very football vibe to it. And I think there's a lot of the vibe right now with a lot of the Spanish and the French fans. It's like the shushing thing and like the chants. It's getting the atmosphere is very electric. It almost feels like to me as a journalist that we might see our first fist fight soon in the LEC. You've contributed to the electric atmosphere somewhat. I know you went at Niski a little bit.
Yeah.
You've had a few comments even today. Talk to me a little bit about that. Where does that electricity come from?
Well, mostly I just want to make LEC fun, and I know that having some banter between players and making games more spicy just brings more fun to the viewers, and it brings just more joy to the game. So I'm down to be the beeline. Like I like being the bad guy in the story.
It's interesting to me because you're saying you're enjoying being the villain now. For me,
Yeah.
there was always a sort of... You would have moments where aggression or perhaps anger seeped through, and you had these moments, and a lot of people would call it emotional outbursts or characterize it in whichever way. But now you seem to have slotted more, and you're more comfortable playing the villain. Where does that come from? Where does that shift come from?
I would say I'm just a bit bored of social media.
Yeah.
So
Fuck the haters.
not even fuck the haters, just feels boring to be in social media. So I don't know, I just wanna have fun, and this is fun.
It feels like the curtain has really fallen, because I think before you had like people would make a mountain out of a molehill. They would take the smallest thing and they propel it up into this big drama.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
The interesting thing is now you can't make a small thing into drama. You've got so many big things
yeah, I'm
that are
giving
firing
them
off.
yeah, because before I would show up me talking to my teammates, and they would all be like, "Oh, he's the most toxic guy in Europe," and I would be just telling them like, "We do this and we are winning this game," and like it was crazy that many people in Europe would think I'm really toxic. So I mean, now I'm giving them reasons to think that I'm toxic.
Some strong words there. It's interesting to hear you talk about how some perhaps trepidations that you've had from previous teammates, some anger towards them perhaps that they've not listened to. You're giving them a reason to fear you now. How much does that drive you motivation-wise in some of these games that you're playing against some of your former teammates?
A lot, actually. Like, I really want to beat them all, and not only that, I feel like I have motivation against any team. Like, I feel like I have something personal against pretty much any team. So it drives me quite a lot to keep working and improving and making this way more fun.
And it's interesting. I mean, I sort of alluded to when we did our previous interview, we did the Draw My Life segment, and I had made jokes about how you were going to go to Ibai. That was going to be the big father-son move. It ends up happening because obviously I know everything, and I'm like the Nostradamus of the LEC. I just predict everything. What is it like now, being under him, playing for him, playing for a badge, playing for a club, playing for an atmosphere? The fans are here. This must feel like, in many ways, playing for your boyhood club almost.
Kind of, yeah. And it feels really good. Like, I mean, it feels like you belong to somewhere, And
Yeah.
this feeling, it's something I didn't experience before. And
Do you think that's
I
why
really
you're so
wanna-
motivated?
in a way, yeah. I also because I have big friends in my team. Like, I just have many reasons this year to be motivated. So I think everything adds up. But this one is one of the reasons that it feels really good to play for people you like and people that you want to represent well.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a big win today to round out the Super Week. How much bigger of a win is it to send Carmine Corp 0-3?
Well, it's a really big win then, the fact that we sent them 0-3. It's pretty good. Even more after yesterday, I got a lot of hate because of my comment towards an ex-player of my team.
Yeah.
So it feels really good, yeah.
You can say his name. He's not Voldemort.
I know.
Anyway.
I'm just keeping it mysterious.
Yeah. You've got to be dark and mysterious. It's the way to play it. But I mean, obviously, you're not so much contributing, but like, there's been a lot of back and forth between Casey and Koi. Like, I saw Ibai come out. I saw Yamato fire back. Some accusations of some fraudulent activity, perhaps, in regards to achievements or coaching styles. We're getting to a point where like the banter is banter, but it's one of those things where you make these jokes, but like there's a lot of emotions getting involved now.
Of course.
And the stakes are high. Do you have any sort of words that you'd like to project? Because you've not necessarily gotten involved in some of the most recent beef. But is there any like personal vendettas that you might have that you have some fighting words for continuing out the season?
Nothing. I'm just gonna send them home, and then I'll give the chance for my fans and for the people I represent to just go at them. I'm just gonna beat them. That's my job.
That's fair enough. It's fair to say that you might have some satisfaction sending them home, though.
Yeah, I will have. But yeah.
I think one of the things that we talked about last time that was really interesting, I didn't get into it as much as I wanted to, is how much we talked about one of your favorite films, Whiplash, and how much that influences your own personal work ethic, the idea of the delusion, the madness and pursuit of being the best. Mm-hmm. It's something that I can imagine has waned and faded for you, because you're talking about how you felt like you're in an environment where maybe not everyone else is contributing that same sort of mindset. Are you now in a position, and is some of your motivation coming from the point where you feel like everyone is willing to put themselves to task for the chase of something that is delusional?
For sure. I think this film is this movie everyone in our team has watched, and it's something that quite represents us.
Yeah.
Because it really drives the coach. The coach, when he saw it, he felt really related to the main character of Whiplash. So yeah, it's something that we can relate, and that we want to show that we are gonna work our ass off to just be the best.
Well, you certainly seem to understand tempo better than KC today.
Yeah, for sure.
Understandably. Do you have any words for the Spanish community? I won't understand, but if you want to give a message to them to kind of drum up some support. I mean, I don't think they need any further motivation, because they're turning up every day. But as a sort of I think they look towards you in the community as a sort of a war chief, a war commander. As they march into war, do you have any words for them?
Just keep marching, keep marching, and it will fire back at some point. Take it when it happens, but keep marching for now. Keep destroying them all. Those are my words.
That's been me and Elyoya talking. You heard the words. Spain up at the moment, France down.
Yeah.
It's all
0-6.
And is it going to continue to go worse for them?
Probably, yeah.
What is it? What makes Spain so much better than France at the moment?
Everything, kind of. I would say everything.
They're not going to like that. You're going to get some angry people in your DMs.
I'm already getting them, so just keep them calm.
Have you had any funny ones? Because for me,
I have many funny ones, actually.
What's the funniest one you've gotten?
Recently I got an edit from a kicker guy that was the crybaby of Spain, and it was montage of me. But the good thing is in the montage, he took images of me that I looked really handsome, so I was fine with it, it was bad place, sure, but at the moments I was they could see my face, I was stunning. I can't even show you. I think I have it around. It was really banger.
How long did it take you?
Yeah, wait. I will.
Let's have a look at this. This is going to be incredible.
No, I can't find it now. But it was a really good edit.
You need to start making some memes about... I've seen some bad ones on the timeline, by the way. I saw one that was it's very crude, but it was if I sucked Elyoya's dick all day, and it was a video of a donkey getting his dick sucked. It was so bad. That's the worst thing I've watched in the last month. It was so bad. He's still trying to find it.
I'm trying to find it, but I can't. It's a bit... Oh, here it is. Look.
Hello.
And the edit is actually good. You'll see, okay?
Hello, Elyoya, the French kisser.
Yeah, but boom.
Looking good, chiseled.
It's going to be a bad play. Happens. 0-3. I mean, I've made worse.
I want to talk to you about this. You didn't make eye contact with Niski, though.
Yeah, well, of course.
Do you think that, because there's a rumor online that he wasn't able to kind of look at you, he's kind of was intimidated by the Chad energy, perhaps? Why was he not able to look you in the eye?
Well, I don't know.
Do you think it's after all those times in the practice room that you shouted at him?
Maybe, yeah, but I don't know. I'm just waiting for next time, send him home. That's my only goal right now. But you can continue, they even put Spain and but look at the hair.
And the thing is, people will flame you for crying, but women love a man that can cry. So it's fine. Anyway, we're going to round out the interview now. It's been lovely speaking to you as always, Elyoya.
Yeah, same.
And Spain versus France. I mean, it's the biggest thing in LEC. You've got to tune in, guys. Seriously. Who's going home first? Ruddy up. Peace up.
Yeah. Thank you.
No worries.